What's up, everybody?
Hey, everyone.
So, here we are again.
Another episode.
We're doing, I'm telling two urban legends.
All right.
You know what urban legends are, right?
Yeah, of course.
You know, so these two urban legends involve grannies.
Well, grannies. Oh.
Grannies, I think these urban legends tell, like a lesson, like in a warning, but they're also funny too.
Also funny. All
you
right.
know, so I'm a little sick right now. So if you hear me coughing, we'll try to edit it out. But if we don't,
Just
then
leave it in there. Right on cue.
Yeah, right on cue. So sorry about that, everybody. So let's start this. Do you have any idea? Have you heard any urban legends regarding grannies or old people?
I heard one, man.
Which one?
The one about the MILF.
The MILF.
Yeah, you ever heard the story about the MILF?
The one where it's like
She comes out late at night.
Oh,
She texts
the lady of the water.
Young man.
Oh, La Llorona.
No, I'm just kidding, man. I'm just making it up.
I'm like, I never heard that story. I'm like, I wonder if it's based in reality.
The MILF, the mythical creature.
MILF, the mythical creature. Okay. So let me start this from the beginning.
All right.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
All right.
Okay, so this story begins with the lady coming out of a shopping center, coming out of a mall, heading to her car. And she notices 4 black males getting inside of her car.
Her car? Oh, yeah.
Okay. So here they are getting inside and closing the door,
Did she confuse that with hers? I mean, maybe there's 2 cars, identical cars.
Let me keep going with this story.
Did I jump a little too far?
Yeah, you went a little. So the lady starts looking through her purse for something. And she starts doing it, the car's already backing away.
Oh, wow.
And when she do that, she finds a gun.
Shut the fuck up.
She finds her gun.
Granny's packing.
Yeah. So she starts telling the guys, "Get out of the car now," And these guys are looking at her like, "What the fuck?" So she starts saying, "Get out of the car now," And these guys are like laughing at her and everything. They're not taking her seriously. But then they finally decide, this lady's fucking serious. She has a gun, so let's get out of the car. And she tells them to leave, so the guys run away.
Oh my god.
So the lady gets inside the car and everything, and she tries to start it up, but the key doesn't go inside the ignition.
Oh wow, dude.
And then she realizes, oh my god, this isn't my car. So she starts looking in the parking lot, looking for a car, and she notices not that far away was her car, same exact model and everything, and color. So she goes to the police to make a police report, for the mistake.
Herself in.
Yeah, to basically turn herself in for the mistake that she did. And while she's there, she sees 2 of the 4 guys that were in the car making the police report about her.
Oh wow!
So the lady is all embarrassed that this actually happened to her.
Oh wow!
And that's it.
That's it?
Yeah.
Did she get arrested?
No, that's it. That's basically the whole urban legend.
Don't judge a book by its cover.
That's basically
racial
it.
Stereotypes.
Yeah,
right?
racial stereotypes. Yeah, it's supposed to represent like minority. Like how afraid we are of minorities.
Oh yeah, or stereotypes, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, man, don't get to know one another. Don't jump too quick to conclusions.
Yeah, like if you see, but doesn't that ever happen to you where you're like getting inside a car or like you're looking for your car, you see somebody else in the car, you're like, what the fuck? But then you realize it wasn't your car. That happened to me a long time ago.
Oh, yeah.
Where I was looking for my car and I'm like, what is this guy doing in my car? And then I realized, oh shit.
Are you trying to open a car?
Yeah,
and then like, what's wrong with my key? And then you realize this is not my car.
Or people, excuse me, people doing that.
People die on me, man.
People doing that, thinking it's their car and I'm inside the car,
Yeah.
I thought the story was really funny. Like,
it is.
Especially the part where she has a gun. Like she has like a freaking gun. Yeah, she's like, get out of the car now. And these guys are like, what the fuck? And she has a fucking gun.
Yeah, man, that's priceless.
This is just an urban legend. No story, there's no documented story of this actually happening.
Oh, wow.
But
I bet you it has happened in life though.
Maybe, but there's no documented. Maybe it has happened, but nobody's gone by and reported.
Oh yeah, dude.
So this also is.
I've heard of instances like this.
It's also pointing out to the story that nowadays people are carrying more weapons with them. Guns for protection.
Yeah. Granny's packing.
Okay, so that was the first one. That was the first urban legend. You know, so let me do the second one. Ready?
All right.
It's similar.
Oh, yeah?
Similar. Okay. So this lady is getting out of the mall after doing a bunch of shopping.
Uh-huh.
She puts her stuff in the trunk, and an old lady approaches her.
Oh, okay.
And the old lady is asking her, if she can give her a ride somewhere because, you know, she doesn't know where she's at, or because she bought a bunch of stuff and her bags are really heavy. The lady agrees to do it, so she lets the lady inside the car,
nice.
you know? But looking around, not looking around, like thinking about it twice, she decides, you know, something doesn't feel right. She just doesn't, you know, like something's bothering her. You know. So she goes inside the car and pretends that she left her credit card in one of the businesses. So she's gonna go back and look for it, you know? So she tells the old lady she'll be right back.
Oh, wow.
While walking, she sees a security guard. And she tells the security guard about what's going on and how she doesn't feel comfortable if he can come back and check it out. So they decide to go back and check it out. You know, there goes the security guard walking with the lady. That's a top flight security right there.
Oh yeah, he's dressed
dressed to take care of situations.
Take care of business.
Yeah, there you go. So when they arrive, they find the door of the car open and the old lady's gone.
Oh wow.
So looking inside, they notice that the lady left her bag in there.
Oh, wow.
So looking inside, they find a wig and a dress, the same thing that the old lady was wearing. And you know what else they find? They find a sword or a knife.
Shut the fuck up.
And the lady is shocked. She's like, "What?" And you know what else they find? They go close in the bag. They find rope and tape. So it turns out that the lady was gonna kill this lady. The old lady was gonna kill her. You know? And the lady is very happy that she didn't really give the lady a ride, you know? So yeah, it turns out that this, you know, the old lady wasn't really an old lady. It was a man. It was a killer dressed up as an old lady trying to get inside,
dude,
you know?
That's fucking crazy.
And I guess when the lady started to get an idea, the dude took off and left his stuff there, you know?
Dude. That was gonna happen.
Yeah, this is what was gonna happen. This is another version of the story where it actually continues on, and the guy was actually gonna, you know, murder the lady.
Shut the fuck up.
So now, let me ask you, does this look like a convincing old lady to you? Well, if you saw this, would you be like, "Hey, this looks like an exact old lady. Hey, you know, let me help her out"?
Well, you know, she does. It's hard, man. I don't know. There's a lot of. I think it depends on the person. Maybe the person cannot see well, or who knows? You know, I don't know.
And let me ask you this: if you saw an old lady, the whole story pulls on our hearts. Maybe I'll
remember that. Remember the case you told me about the little kid in Europe who was like turned out to be like a grown adult.
Which one?
Remember there was a story you told me a while back about a kid from Europe who was part of a cult, and she told two moms to like murder their kid or something, and the little girl was adopted or something. She was adopted, and the little girl convinced the mom and like the friend to murder their own biological, but the cops didn't know it was a little girl. The cops thought the little adopted girl was a survivor. Dude,
I don't remember.
Dude, you told me the story.
Yeah, if I did, I don't really remember, man.
Yeah, but you told me that was a twist. That was a twist of the story.
Dude, I can't. Now I want to know what you're talking about, dude. I don't rember. I have so many in my head that I probably forget.
Oh yeah, but basically, it turns out that the girl that they adopted they adopted a serial killer. But they thought the whole time it was a little innocent girl.
That's Orphan. That's the movie Orphan.
No, I guess it based the movie.
Okay, maybe they did. Yeah.
I read the real. I think it was a podcast that I heard.
Maybe it wasn't me. I don't give me.
I could have sworn you told me this story, but now that I think about it,
maybe it could have been a pod. Yeah, I think it was. I don't think I heard.
Not ours.
It was not ours. It was a completely different podcast.
But it was a really good. I thought that's something you'd be interested in.
No, it's from a movie called Orphan. You know,
I guess the Orphan is based off.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's based off something real. You know, but this story plays on the whole thing where we trust old people not to do any harm, and this guy, you know, pretends to be.
I thought that was an old person.
Really, you really thought?
When you showed it to me in the pictures, yes. Go to the first picture.
Let's go to the first picture. The one where he meets up the lady at the first time. It looks like an old lady.
Yeah, if you look, for me, I thought it was an old lady.
Oh shit! Yeah, you can kind of see it. Yeah,
a little bit, or maybe just a a really butch old lesbian.
Lesbian old woman, you know.
Yeah, or something.
Yeah.
You know, that convinced me there was a woman. You know.
Yeah, no. And then this story, I guess it plays on the fear of these two stories. Where do they take place?
Yeah, the parking lot.
Parking lot of a where?
Where we are right now.
Where we are right now. We're in the parking lot. So, old ladies, please don't try to kill us.
The grandma's walking towards us. I don't know, man. You gotta be careful.
So, it takes place in a shopping center, and what they're saying is that you're more vulnerable to meet different kinds of people in the shopping center.
Oh, yeah. Dude.
You know, so it plays on that fear that you can't really trust anybody. You know, and, you know, especially in a shopping center.
Yeah, dude,
you know, because you don't know these people.
Who you talking to?
You know, they bring in people from different kinds of areas.
Yeah.
You know, so I guess it plays on that fear. You know, or you know that
different types of hidden motives, right? You don't even know a stranger. You don't know their motives. They got alternative motives.
Yeah, and then it shows you that I guess in the parking lot, like a bunch of crazy stuff can happen there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I'm telling you, these two were really interesting to me. I thought they were very funny too. You know, like
they were.
The first one with the old lady and the gun, and now this one with the lady turns out to be a killer.
Her instinct was right, and this.
Yeah, this one, and that's pretty much it. This is the two urban legends.
Good stuff, man. I liked it a lot.
The credit goes out to a show called Mostly True Urban Legends. I'm gonna try doing more urban legends. These screenshots are from a show called Mostly True Urban Legends. I'm giving him, I'm not giving him anything.
It's a good show, right?
It's a good show. I'm just giving him, like people, if you want to watch the show, like this is a really good show. I took the, these are really two good urban legends. I'll have more of them next time. I just thought these two were really good for the,
Maybe I could look up that story of the kid, the orphan kid.
Oh yeah. And they
kind of a cult.
Yeah, and then the next little mini podcast that we're doing, you can tell me more about it.
Yeah, I will. I gotta look.
Yeah, and that'll be your story to me instead of me telling you one.
I'll tell you, man.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you, everybody. This is the Urban Legend.
Everyone. Be safe.
These are the urban legends, and don't forget.
Don't trust grandmas.
There you go. That's one thing. Just next time you get to a car, next time when you get to a car, just make sure you're in the right car, or else an old lady with the gun is gonna try killing you, or an old lady's gonna try to kill you with the gun or try to kill you with the knife.
I feel bad now. I love old ladies.
Yeah, but you still gotta be careful.
Don't trust them though.
Don't trust everybody.
Don't judge a book by its cover.
All right, guys.
Demons trying to come out of here or something, man.
God damn it! I gotta get over this sickness. All right guys. Have a good.